Thank you, Natalie. Hello, my friends. How are you? How many of you could listen to the Goddard speak all night long? Oh my goodness. Andy just flipped my brain upside down, and I love this concept of 10x. I truly believe it. I've seen it in my own business. And those questions are probably the most powerful thing that I'm going to walk away with today, is asking myself and reflecting on some of the questions that they posed. I'm excited to bring, those of you who know me know that I'm a big fan of simplicity. So I'm going to bring some simple concepts today, but things that have really helped me in the realm of prospecting and bringing new people into your business. I think that there are probably many, many different ways that you could 10x your business, but all of them will include a lot of new people joining your existing business. Am I right? Whether it's through you going out and bringing in new customers, new distributors, or whether it's you helping your team to do the same thing. So to kind of summarize some of my thoughts, I'm just going to draw a couple things here. So that's my brain. That's a brain, okay? That's a brain. I don't know if I can do good lips here, but those are lips, okay? We're going to do the number 100. And then I'm just going to do hot, warm, cold. And this right here, I think, is the formula for all of you to dramatically shift your business. So I'm going to walk through this really quick. I believe that really the core of everything we do in doTERRA to have success comes down to first keeping our mind right, keeping our mind clean, our mindset strong and positive and optimistic, and keeping our mouth moving. If you were to boil it down to two simple things, that's what I would say. Keep your mind right, work on your mindset, and keep your mouth moving. Talk to more people, and talk to those who are already in your team, right? Usually, if you break down like what we do as leaders in mentoring, what are we doing? We're really just helping people to shift the way they think. We're helping to move them into a more optimistic or positive state so that they will go and talk to people. Maybe we mentor them and help them with their relationships so that they will go to their leaders and they'll talk to those leaders to overcome drama or to help inspire that leader to move forward. But it all comes down to us keeping our own mind right and our mouth moving. So I think these should be things that are scheduled into your business, okay? And I'm going to tie this into prospecting, but you need to have, in my opinion, a time that's set aside every single day for you to work on your mindset. There are people every single day that will challenge you and will bring negativity into your life. There will be people in your family who will maybe not believe in your vision. There will be people on your team who will say that you're crazy or that things are falling apart, that everything is wrong and going wrong. So you need to have a time to brainwash yourself every day. Wash your brain, okay? I'm a big fan of washing my brain every day. The second thing that should be calendared into your schedule is a time for talking to people. And the most sacred hour of my schedule every single day in my doTERRA business is my 1 to 2 hours that I commit to talking to new people that are not yet enrolled in doTERRA. I never miss it. Never. I could be like in the middle of I was in Lake Powell, for example, camping on the beach with zero signal, and I still laid in my sleeping bag that night. I opened up my Instagram app, and I went into my inbox, and I sent messages. Those people did not get those messages until I received a signal, but I still did my hour of prospecting. That's how religious I am about this principle, this discipline. Now, one of the things that I received a challenge from one of our mentors to analyze how many people I'm currently having ongoing conversations with on a regular basis that are not enrolled in doTERRA. And he challenged me to set a goal to always maintain a minimum of 100 conversations open. So if I could give you one challenge that I believe, this is how we hit double diamond this last year. okay, was through this, teaching this concept and doing blitzes with our team, where over the course of a weekend, their only goal was to start 100 conversations. And it wasn't to start 100 conversations about doTERRA, it's just to start 100 conversations with people that are not in doTERRA. Every single one of you, if I were to ask you, like, how many people have you talked to in the last 3 days, if you open your phone, that are not enrolled in doTERRA yet, just talk to about anything. That number would be extremely telling to me of your next 3 months of results, right? All business is conversation. You can write that down. All business is conversation. I've been listening to Elon Musk's biography, and it's interesting that before every big significant breakthrough or each career shift that he had, in his biography, there are specific conversations that either led him to an opportunity or pivoted the way he was thinking or made him realize, yes, I could do that crazy thing. So conversations, this means, again, before the end of this weekend, if I were you, I would start 100 conversations with people that are not enrolled. Now, how does this translate into bringing new people into your business? And I have to summarize this in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I look at 3 groups of people that we bring into the world of doTERRA. Each person that joins, we have our hot market, our warm market, and our cold market. Very simple. Your hot market are the people who will do something and maybe purchase as a customer from you just for the sake of helping you. Okay, so my hot market approach with every single new distributor that sits down with me, we map out a list of 15 to 20 people that would pick them up on the side of the road if their car were to break down. And I have them send them a text and say, hey, I'm starting a new business. Uncle Johnny, I could really use your help. When can I give you a call? Or can I give you a call right now? Uncle Johnny says, yes. I call him together with that person. And he says, Uncle Johnny, I'm not asking you to join this business, but I'm starting it. And I am looking for 15 to 20 trial customers to use my product one time. If you love it, you can get a bigger discount in the future, and I'll teach you how. If you don't, you never have to buy it again, but just you buying one time will really help me in marketing and creating testimonials for my business. Can I count on you to be one of my 15 first trial customers? Okay. When you do this with a new distributor, you build their confidence, it goes through the roof, and most of you are probably not doing this with anyone. This is the lowest hanging fruit. My team did over 19, almost 20,000 enrollments last month. I would say probably almost half of them came from brand new people doing something to reach their hot market. If you miss this, if you don't have a system in place, a system, what I just shared with you is something that is skill-proof and fear-proof. Anybody could do it. You don't need to have you don't even know how to invite, you don't need to know how to present, you don't need to know how to enroll, close people, you don't need to know how to be a leader, how to mentor people. It's skill-proof and it's fear-proof, and it gets results. That will make someone's belief concrete. Make sure you're doing that. Warm market and cold market, people ask me, well, to have 100 conversations with people that are not enrolled in doTERRA, how am I going to find these people? Let me give you a really simple way and an example. I loved what Tatiana shared about, what the whole panel shared about specific niches of people. Last year, I enrolled maybe 50 people specifically with a MetaPower kit. People online that I had never talked to before, but when I say online, some people, their eyes start to glaze over. It could be, you could do this with any strategy. Justin's story of enrolling the lady on the airplane was my favorite, and I'm a firm believer that everything works. So when people get up here and they tell you what is working now, I believe everything works. If you believe it's going to work for you, because then you're going to go out and do it with passion, with that shine in your eyes, with a voice of enthusiasm. You're going to help to, passion is transferable. So if you believe it's going to work, it's going to transfer into other people and it can duplicate, right? I've signed up people through flyers on cars when I was a college student. I've signed up people on airplanes. I've signed up people in restaurants that were serving me, servers. Okay, I've signed up people almost every way that you can possibly imagine. So, but the framework was I was looking to convert some cold market people, to prospect people that were not yet a part of my doTERRA business. So I found a niche, and I found people that were doing cold plunges. Some of you might have noticed that I was posting on Instagram and social media and Facebook almost every day that I was doing cold plunges last year. I haven't done it this year. So you can tell I'm not targeting that niche this year, okay? But I was doing that because I was on the back end, I was going to the hashtag cold plunge and finding every single day 10 or 20 new people that they were posting the fact that they were doing cold plunges. Is that the kind of person who is interested in their health? I think so. They're probably a little radical about their health, and they do all sorts of different things. So it was a way for me to show them, hey, look, I'm a part of your tribe. And it was a way for me in the conversation to ask them, hey, what temperature? Teach me. My whole process of approaching people that I don't know yet is to bring them into my warm market. I'm just a professional friend finder. The first step of that process, before you're a friend, you're a fan. No matter how you meet the person, you're a fan first. You are a fan by asking them questions, getting to know them. That will open them up. People's favorite word to hear is their own name, right? They care about themselves. So you convert hot market people because they want to help you. You convert warm market because they want to help themselves. So you need to find a benefit that they are looking for. You don't really convert cold market, ever. You have to bring the cold market into the warm market first, in my experience at least. There may be some like super ad guy out there who would disagree with that, with what I'm saying, but even then I would say you have to warm up the contact. So these cold plunge people, I would reach out to them, and guess what my magic script was? Hi. That was it. That's how I'd start a conversation. And then I'd ask them a question. So for that specific niche, I'd say, what temperature or how many minutes are you in there? I'm getting started in this world. I'm already taking care of my health in other ways. Or maybe I'd ask the question, listen to this question, what benefit are you getting or looking for from doing cold plunges? Right? Because then I can come back and say, oh, I'm really interested in hacking for longevity. So the main reason I'm doing it is for some of the longevity benefits. And then what have I done? I've opened up a conversation that can pivot to a doTERRA conversation, right? So does that make sense, how that works? So all of you, my challenge for you today, my time is up, but my challenge for you would be to seek to start 100 conversations. If you can do it for a niche specific group of people, even better. You can do this offline. You could go to, if you want to recruit yoga teachers, go to 10 different yoga teachers every single week, twice a day for 5 days. Go to a specific yoga teacher and go to that yoga teacher every single week. Go to the same one and ask them questions. Get to know them. Be their fan first, become their friend, and then you look for the pivot point to invite them to doTERRA. I believe what we do is extremely simple. It's very simple. That's it. Now, there are all of the different strategies that you've heard here today. You've heard many. You've heard challenges. You've heard apps. You've heard systems. I believe every single one of them will work. All of them work. If you work them, right? So keep your mind right. Keep your mouth moving. How many of you will accept the challenge to start 100 conversations? And your only goal, it's not to pitch them doTERRA immediately. Your only goal is to keep the conversation going, to take them from fan to friend, and then find your pivot point to introduce them to what we have. That's it.